Sabe o que é isso aqui?
Do you know what these are?
Isso aqui são as marcas.
These are the marks of the pain that I felt in my soul.
Nasci em Recife, Pernambuco.
I was born in northeast Brazil in 1999. I am the daughter of a single mother. As with any other child, I was a happy one, full of life, dreams. However, at a certain point, all of that was corrupted. At 13 years old, I suffered abuse, which brought me several disorders, like inferiority complex, anorexia, bulimia, and fears. I started dressing in black. The way I dressed, the way I lived. I started getting into online groups of self-mutilations, group of violence of people who were in the same condition as me. So I stopped being shut inside my bedroom and went out to events to meet those people. We even talked about a group suicide. I went to events where people had the intention of harming themselves collectively. I was also in punk groups. There is a picture of me where I am holding a gun. In that period, I had a lot of thoughts in my mind to do to my aggressor the same as he did to me. I wanted him to feel the same pain I felt with the same intensity. So I started having ideas and planning how to kill him. Not only him, but as I was very disgusted with what had happened, I wanted not only to kill myself, but also to kill everyone who was around me at school. I then became a threat to people in my school. A deep depression took hold of my soul. I lost the desire to live, and out of the blue, I started seeing everything in black and white. I then wanted to end my life at any cost. I left my room and went outside, on the veranda, and I saw a place to hang a rope there, so as to end my life instantly. That was when my cousin found me. And when he saw this, he decided to take a picture, as he could not believe what he was seeing. I tried to throw myself in front of a car, but there was always something interrupting this. I could never succeed. I had also tried with drugs. I had not one or two, but several overdoses. After considering all I had tried without success, when all I did was not enough and I could not end things, I then started with self-mutilation on a very deep and intense level. I had deep cuts, which negatively affected my arm movement. I had done 2 deep cuts, one in my throat and this one here in my arm. And for that, I had to undergo an operation to restore the torn ligaments. I remember that when I was on the operation table at the hospital, the doctor looked at me and said, "You should be dead by now." I was in hospital for a month. After that, the wound on my skin healed, but not those inside me. In an effort to deal with myself and overcome that, I started tattooing myself, including this tattoo here, which says warrior. I wanted to tell myself that I was strong, that I could be well, when my actions said otherwise. When the thoughts came into my mind, I had relapses in my thinking and went back to the bad practices. Until one day, in the afternoon, I was alone at home when the thought to end it all came to my mind. Right, that's it. My aim was to do a live stream of my suicide. But then I stumbled across a message from a coordinator of the help group. It caught my attention. It was a very simple message, but it really captured my attention. I was hooked, and so I clicked on it. Then it took me to the profile. This was when I started receiving help online. I could vent my worries, even if it was virtually. I was heard. I was supported. The woman who helped me there gave me an invitation to come to Solomon's temple. I remember that on that Friday, when I came for the first time, I underwent a very intense battle. I listened to the bishop speaking about people who felt depressed, who had a pain in their soul. He then called everyone to come to the front of the altar. If you feel this way, come here to the front of the altar. I only recall going before the altar, but I don't remember anything else. This was when I manifested.
Ela se cortou aqui.
E não se lembra quando o retorno estava toda aberta e cheia de sangue.
Vocês estão vendo aqui? O braço dela. Quer dizer que ela teve que levar pontos aqui.
Fazer cirurgia.
Teve que fazer cirurgia. Quem cortou ela?
Eu.
Você cortou ela.
Isso.
Você incorporou nela e cortou ela.
Isso.
É isso?
Saudade de fazer isso.
Inclusive, depois que eu
After the deliverance, I started learning how to fight against the bad thoughts, to understand who my adversary was, my real adversary. I stopped using drugs. I also stopped getting involved with wrong friendships. I started absorbing everything that came from the altar. My soul was hungry, so I started absorbing and putting things into practice. I understood that I would not be able to do this on my own, that I needed to give my all for God's all. This was when I heard about the campaign of Israel. Obviously, I did not understand this very well. It was all very new to me. However, this gave me an opportunity. I took everything that linked my life to garbage, which was the way I felt, and surrendered this to the altar. I understood that the altar was God. My only desire was to be able to have God inside me. It was to have His nature inside me for real, to change my identity for His identity. I remember that I, the daughter of a single mother, was so needy for a present father. That day was wonderful for me because finally I found a father. It was like God Himself came down and hugged me and called me His beloved daughter. For me, the Holy Spirit is greater than anything else. He is my biggest treasure. My desire is to pass this feeling onwards, to tell people that if they encounter the Holy Spirit, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, they would break through as well. For someone who wanted to die, who suffered, today I am in the same project where I was helped, helping so many other people. I go to the bridges to place the leaflets and to seminars in schools. My mom and I have a friendly and peaceful relationship. We live harmoniously. I am actually a reference to my family. I am now making up for the lost time in my studies. I have a responsible and trustworthy position in my job. When the Holy Spirit took hold of me, that weak THAYNAN gave way to a strong THAYNAN. Fears and complexes went away, and strength and trust came inside me, which I always wanted to have. I wanted to be a strong, stable person, capable of moving forward.
Deus vai fazer uma obra na tua vida, tá bom? Isso aqui, vai servir para testemunho. Essas marcas servirão para testemunho.
Essa palavra realmente se cumpriu.
This word has really been fulfilled in my life. Today, I am here giving my testimony. Who would have thought that I would be here giving testimony, having overcome all that? The Holy Spirit has helped me, transforming me into a new person. He has given me this opportunity to be well, to have Him with me, within me, and to have my life rebuilt.